Right. So yeah, I guess it's a little bit too much light. Yeah. On that part, anyways, and the rambling can sometimes lift confusion or bring more confusion depending on someone's awareness. For many, there's no confusion to have or lift because they don't even see the problems and they don't see themselves either. It's really sad and scary. They think they're like little kids, hiding behind a curtain, sticking out. Right. And I mean, they have neon lights emitting from their being. So, I mean, they're really easy to see, but they don't think anybody can see them. Right. They think people see all that. They think they see the pictures and the stories and what good people they are. They act like little kids thinking no one sees how sick and demented they are. But many people do. And we've been trying to tell them that for years and they don't want to look at it. Private investigator in 2009 was trying to tell him before he shot himself. He was in our 82nd Airborne Division. Now, why is it people from the 82nd Airborne Division have a higher suicide rate? I mean, these things should be talked about, right? Is it top secret? You don't want to ruffle any feathers. Hold on, I'll see. I'm trying to bring something different up for you on that. Hold on. So, for some of the occupational exposures for the 82nd Airborne Division, it says they have elevated rates of mental illness due to the cumulative impact of frequent deployments. Right. So, what is it? A lot of the deployments, you know what a lot of their deployments were and what they're doing? A lot of it's, yeah, setting up bases, surveillance and security states and stuff like that, labs, businesses. I mean, you literally, too, you have business people that set up little factories and sweatshops, call centers. Right. I mean, they'll just be there, just like the fundraisers here. They'll set up shop somewhere for 3 to 5 months and then move on to another building, another office space. Right, the scams, yeah, they kind of move the scams, but they set up shop at those places. So, say they set up a place and they got a scam operation going. It's like credit card scams and stuff, call centers, ripping off the American people. They have access to a lot of credit card lists, people that go to talk shows, people that have money, they have time to fuck around. Yeah, those kind of places, casinos, they get all these lists of people that go to these places and spend money. Well, if they have money to blow on shit like that, we can probably take them pretty easy for, right? I mean, they do skimming operations where they're just skimming people's cards. They'll get a list of, say, like a view audience, and they'll have thousands and thousands of names of people that have gone to the view. Like how many people are in that audience each day or however many days a week they do shows. Right, and then you just times that. I mean, say within a month's time. Right, and now you have a lot of online lists where they can see people that are just giving money freely. They go around to all their friends channels, dollars here, dollars here, dollars here. They're not going to notice a couple more dollars. Right? I mean, they're giving dollars and dollars and dollars all day long to their friends' channels supporting the cause, you know? So they're not going to notice. Yeah, I mean, that's been going on. I mean, when you look at you think of the Roblox, okay? All they got to do is it gets like a tier system, and so many spending so much a month who are regular customers every single month, okay? Every week. Okay, wow, this kid's buying shit every day. Wow. Mom and dad must have money. Right, so that was trying to be called out for years. Nobody wanted to fucking listen. I'm pretty sure Christopher LaJoy from our 82nd Airborne Division, who was a private investigator for 12 years for an insurance company, was trying to tell him that in 2009 before he shot himself. Some of these operations and connections with people here in the activist groups, the Mayan trafficking line, how that's connected. A lot of Democrats, it seems, more so, but the ones that you would say on the far right, Republican goons, warmongers, right, for people to understand, it's like, why are they even considered Republican or Democrat? Are they just known? Have they told you? I know, because I remember some of these goons back, right, they were going right back and forth, supporting different people. Mm-hmm. Right, so when you see a lot of the goons, okay, there's a 3-tier system here. There's actually a 4th and a -1 if you pay attention. So you have, say, some well-to-do, rich, high-tech people, more so Democrats, liberals, Jewish, whatever, Mormons type people, who take advantage of the psycho-Catholics. This is well known throughout the mafia, the history. Have you seen anything at all? I mean, if you're aware of all this stuff and you're concerned about it, I mean, shouldn't you educate yourself? Did you just hear the fear propaganda come from somebody else? Oh my God, these white supremacist warmongers, they're racist. You don't understand what's going on. They've been planning this for years. We gotta stop the white man. Born in the USA. I know that's what's sad. A lot of people that are in this state, people will think it's being rude or disrespectful. And it's like, yeah, no. A lot of those people at that level that speak from this kind of space, dude, they're dead. We're dead. Our children have been fucked and tortured for years. And we got these fucking sick psychos doing their little unification and making sure people are medicated and vaccinated before you can even have a conversation with them. And that's fucked. And we told you it was fucked back in 2012. Before the sick fucking punk who likes to fucking torture little kids tried to kill me. The dog's leg blew up and he beat up a little boy in the tub. You sick motherfuckers. The proper authorities here in Augusta, Maine need to fucking wake up. We're at the Governor Hill Mansion in Augusta, Maine. We have hostages here. Do you understand that? Those kids are hostages. You can call it Hamas or just sick fucking motherfuckers that take advantage of goons and immigrants and retards and get them to do shit. And then they're the problem, right? You gotta get the crazies, the retards, the mentally ill people. Yeah, don't look at the fucking white fucking punks fucking our kids, making child and animal pornography, feeding the fucking psychos, who then call people warmongers. I know. When you look at some of these situations and how they pin some of these people and then set them up doing business deals and investments that you know is going to piss people off. See, I told you. Told you they were a warmonger. Look at the deal they were just going to make with those Ukrainians. And they're set up together. You understand that some of the sick fucking cunts and druggies here are set up with some of those idiots, just like how they set them up to buy drugs or make a deal. That's stupid. Did they really just order landmines? Who were they collaborating with that got them to say that? You know, the ones they're usually collaborating with that get them to buy the weapons or go along with those things are fucking them. You understand that, right? They act like they're friends. Yeah, look, we got a really good deal on these guns, on these drugs, on these nuclear devices. It can give people a heart attack. You know that? Are you okay with that, sir? Yeah, let's do it. How much? Where do I sign? We gotta teach these motherfuckers a lesson. And then he's the one that winds up dying from a heart attack. Huh. And who gets the fucking money? Probably the fucking bitches and druggies here that are buddying up with the fucking people offering them the deals. Right, and then I mean, as people are gonna take out that sick motherfucker. Did you see the deal he just made? Well, yeah, but those guys were really egging him on. Did he have a choice? Why is he even there? We have all this stuff going on in the world, and you're telling me a senator from South Carolina, where we have some of the biggest problems with our prison systems and heroin trafficking, and what else? No way. And some of the worst targeting with these Bible Belt freaks who pin the goons and the gangsters against each other, and it's just back and forth, making racist statements and calling each other racist. They've been doing this shit since we were kids. Do you remember back in the 90s when all this shit was going on and they were trying to call out stuff with the vaccines? Yeah, what joke was my dad telling? His chainsaw said, "Run, nigger, 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 run, nig, nig." You got to be fucking kidding me. Right, so when you try to call these people out and you're getting looked at as disrespectful and you're getting taught a lesson by the fucking junkies and druggies that they fucking cater to. Yeah, but why would you say that knowing what you know, right? And I mean, think of the times, too. You had Mississippi Burning and all these movies coming out, Color Purple. You know, being kids and not having any racism, right? I mean, we were really bred into international and foreign affairs throughout the school system, other adults, the other side of the family. Like night and day, huh? No, for real. I mean, you'd be in one place, on one side of the family. I mean, bonfires and bottle rockets, right? Russian rockets, huh? What a big dick. Right, I mean, and then, within a few hours' time, you're in a totally different town, at a French club, wearing your Sunday best. Don't clink the glasses? I'm sorry. What? Eat with my fingers? What do you mean? What do you mean don't eat with my fingers? What else am I supposed to eat with? Can I use my mouth, or what the fuck? Like picking lint off of stuff, you know? Right, I mean, and then you go back and it's like, their pets are lint balls. They think the lint balls are pets. They put a hat on the lint ball. That's not a face. It's not, you fucking stupid. I hate you. I hate you fucking motherfuckers. Oh, wow. What a bunch of sick fucks, huh? You know, there's a lot of good people, too. No, just understand that when I'm saying sick fucks and what a bunch of motherfuckers, anyone listening anywhere in the world, and please know we got a lot of people who've worked with us for years who are well aware and watching and listening to and hope you wake up. Right. I mean, just know we're only talking to a very small handful of people in these communities where there's been a lot of fraud and meddling, and there are children being abused in horrific ways that you don't even want to probably think about. Really bad when you understand the level of abuse and how they look so well taken care of, and how the sick fucking people protecting them over the years. It's been appalling. A lot of people connected to this very case and situation who have been aware, when they become aware over the years, they get killed or they die in freak accidents. I can name a handful for you if you like. Chris LeJoy, 2009, private investigator, 82nd Airborne Division, shot himself. Look at who he was connected to and where they went and what they were doing to him at the time. Lori Garland, 2017. Was she going off about China and my parents listening into her cable box? I tried talking to her. I said, Lori, my parents still have flip phones, and either if them or China were listening in, you can see how they both might be, right? The China people are probably our security and surveillance, keeping an eye on you, trying to help you. And the reason you might maybe think it's my parents, because there's a lot of streams that flow to them with these fucking sickos. So you get the best of both worlds, yeah? If you know they're listening, why don't you give them a show? Tell them. Tell them how fucking sick they are. So when you see it has nothing to do with the security and surveillance, the listening devices, this shit has gone on since the 90s. It's always been to us. It's always been normal. It's never been a, we gotta stop this, or that's what we do. Right. But you gotta understand, on a personal level, you know, when people are doing things that they shouldn't. What do you mean it's what we do? I mean, how long have people been wearing wires? The age old, he's wearing a wire! They tear the shirt off. Now you can't see the wire. Remember when we went to wireless? Bluetooth, 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 Bluetooth. Wake the fuck up, Bluetooth. Bluetooth, can you hear me? Give me a sign. Earth to Bluetooth. Earth to, thank you. This is ground control to Major Tom. Oh. Should I keep rambling? Mm-hmm. So, service members routinely encounter toxic chemicals, including smoke from military burn pits, jet fuel, and vehicle exhaust. Recent medical research from the National Institutes of Health links these prolonged toxic exposures to chronic neuroinflammation, oxidative stress, and higher rates of mood disorders and depression. Yeah, I mean, with the use of technology and drones, unmanned operations, being able to do a lot of what our security and surveillance people would do. That's when I say that's what we do, that's what human beings do, our good forces. Not me personally. Right, so if I were to personally, tap into your devices or put listening devices in your home or cameras, that would be illegal, right? Murder is illegal, right? Well, no, I mean, if you're in the military and you're ordered to kill people, they kill people all the time. So if they're ordered and allocated to put listening devices in and tap into your devices, right? The private investigator in 2009, a lot of people were speaking out about this back in 2009 and 10, saying what a stupid idea that was and how a lot of innocent people were going to get killed. Yeah, I mean, people were rubbing their hands in the other corner, like, get your popcorn, this is going to be a good show. Sick fucks. A lot of sick fucks. Yeah. Teach them a lesson. We got to wake people up. Why is that? Well, you know, they're so dependent on these medications. They're turning into zombies. Oh, good. I know, you profit from those medications, don't you? I know, and when you look at the shutdown and how they allocated a lot of them, you know, to tap in to people's devices. I know, and when you have these state workers and goons that have been working together, I mean, it's so sick. It is so fucking sick. And a lot of the ones that are giving the goons and the people around us those capabilities are fucking sickened by it too. They're giving them the capabilities and helping them. And they're thinking, I can't believe these sick fucks are actually going along with this. You know, some of those people, they have some of these goons and people set up so that they've actually watched. They have them like watching. It's like a game where they get them watching certain things. Whose head is it? Hey, Mr. Chase, whose head is it? I know. You got them whacking off to their own fucking kids, man. What the hell? You people are sick. They've already done it. It's already been done. So I know. Be on the lookout for it now, right? I know. By the time they've already done it and it's done, and people hear about it, that's when a lot of the kids start trying to copycat people, the ones getting upset, and just like with drugs, right? Then you're just arresting all the kids and peddlers, and who's upset? The old neighborhood watch people. They're on the corner again. They passed something. They're dealing drugs. I know it. Right, I mean, it's so fucking sick and disgusting and disturbing, the level of idiocracy that's been going on for years. So yeah, Lori Garland, that day, I remember, it was that day. Oh, she freaking left. It was like, get a call, she's dead. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a fucking joke, and I didn't believe it. And then they're getting her funeral stuff ready. Family members are making comments, how sad they were. She was trying to get her life together. She was too. She was doing good. She had it kind of. She liked the alcohol, yeah. Somewhere over the rainbow. Yeah, she left here, got accident, sharp corner. Accident. I also think it was around that time the owner of this place, my brother's drug buddy, who had bought this place in 2009, the same year the private investigator was putting out a lot of those concerns before he shot himself. Yeah, right around that time, remember? He said to my mom, can your son, your angels, do anything to help with this? Now, what son, your angels does he mean? And help in what kind of way? With what? Right, I mean these blanket statements sometimes, you know, are we supposed to play guessing games or? Why would anyone even listen? Did you get your Jelly of the Month club? Free beer for life, man. It's an old joke. Yeah, a lot of like business people that can, just like with drugs, they can get people doing whatever the fuck they want. They give him a Jelly of the Month club. What do you got? You sell yo-yos? Oh, I don't want any yo-yos. Alright, I'll set up a stand at the country fairs. The yo-yos should sell good. Yeah, what's up with that? They say we can't promote the resistance bands. Right, it helps a lot with stretching, so many things. I don't even want to go there. But no, because they might choke themselves with it. Are you fucking retarded? Well, just like you wouldn't give a toddler a yo-yo to play with because it could wrap the string around its neck. Right, I mean, maybe if you're right there, right, it just wants to hold you right there, you're watching them and right there. But it's like, you toss it back to them while they're in the car seat, or just let them play with it on their own in a room by themselves. They might wrap that string around their neck. Remember the plastic bags? Remember that mother, what was it, the kid, there was a few bad accidents. They hung themselves with the string on the blinds. They were up on the couch and they wrapped themselves up in the string from the blinds. And then that other one, the mother, she had left a bucket of cleaning stuff with the mop water, and the little toddler fell head first into the bucket and couldn't get out. Now, these are common sense things, right? You just know. Right, do you want rounded edges or... No, we want really sharp corners and glass tables. Alrighty then. Who else? Yeah, remember he had made that comment. I think it was around that time. He had a ski accident, huh? Yeah, he had a skiing accident. He had to lay on his stomach for weeks because his eyes got popped out of their sockets. And then his daughter was killed in an accident. Another sharp corner, huh? Who else that knew too much? Well, you have people like me, right? And sometimes we're more profitable to them alive, and they can get big audiences who want to get the Karens or the non-vaxxers. Yeah, I mean, without me, they don't have the Karen or the non-vaxxer to get all your attention, right? What about you, animal activists? Yeah, so by 2013, a lot of that shit was so fucking sickening to us. Had been going on since we were kids with some of these groups. Racism, Bible Belt shit, the drugs, the trafficking. You nasty fucks, man. Right? So nothing new to us. By 2013, we were so fucking fed up with this shit. And then they vaccinated our youngest 2 children behind our back after what we'd already been through for years. This is so fucking sick and sad and disturbing, and those kids need fucking help. I swear to fucking God, dude. I swear to fucking God. On a stack of holy Bibles, to everything holy. You people are fucking done. And this shit is going to be exposed. And they are going to explain to people how the fucking punks got away with it. And how they've already abused our children and fed it out to investigators and feeders and chasers. Targeting people, getting the Karens, non-vaxxers, and bullies. So by 2013, we were so fucking fed up with that shit. And when these activist lines that cause a lot of problems, they don't even entertain themselves or even get involved with any of those levels that so many people in society, work every day. Security, protection, education, healthcare. I mean, people work hard, 8, 9, 10, 12-hour days, sometimes more, to serve and protect, to teach, to educate, to fix the roads, fix the street lights, build stuff. Where's the appreciation for all of that? No, for real. I mean, we see it, right? And we express it. But what we're saying is, you don't see it a lot in the public systems. They're so fucking blind and dumb to it. I'm not sure how this has been ignored for so long. And you have these nasty, sick state workers working with these goons and rich business fucks to target innocent people and get rid of problems. It's gotten so fucking twisted and out of hand and loose. It's insane. It's so fucking sick and disturbing. So yeah, by 2013, beyond fed up. And then when they vaccinated our children behind our back, we'll keep saying it. This shit needs to be fucking exposed. And how they have fucked and tortured these kids and fed out that child in animal pornography. And then the fake stuff that they promote to the goons for the goons to do, because it kind of blends it all in. If anybody says anything, they just don't know, right? And all the fucking druggies and nasty pieces of shit act like they know something and that it's fake, and the stupid Karens don't know it. Get ready to watch them flip out, right? Mr. Rogan, Mr. Jones, these people fucking know this and what they've been doing. And when you look back at the interviews and what's been going on and being said and done, you can't deny it. And we really don't care. We're not here to fucking belittle anybody or hurt anybody's reputation or tarnish your good name, you sick fucks. No, we wouldn't want to do that. No, we're trying to help our children and other hostages that have been fucked and tortured because of your childish fucking games and sick addictions. So yeah, in 2016, we got the attention of some of those activist lines. Mr. Rogan, you know exactly what we're talking about, Miss Cyrus. You sick fucks. Proper authorities need to help these kids. Trust me, when you know what we know, and you've heard what we heard, I don't know how people are so fucking sick, spoiled, entitled. They take for granted life and the people they put in danger, thinking they're helping others, knowing that they're not. Oftentimes they know they're just protecting their fucking sick history of drug use and how so many people have gotten killed. Yeah, they pay a lot of money for their drugs. It tempts people, They wouldn't be willing to drive and do that shit if it didn't pay well. And then you have the ones, right, when you can't get people they're not falling for it anymore. You could offer them $1 million, right? These kids are getting smarter. That's where they prey on the immigrants and the people that don't have a choice. They really don't. Oftentimes, it's like, if you don't, then what? They see what happens to the ones that don't. They wind up in the fucking gutter, on the street, dead. Somehow. Accident. It's bound to happen. Right? They were an illegal immigrant. What the fuck you fucking complaining about? Anyways, much love, health, and peace to you all. Proper authorities need to address this. My name's Mary. We're at the Governor Hill Mansion in Augusta, Maine. Sick fuck's name is Michael Scott Garan. Him and his sick fucking mother are two of the most sick fucking abusive people I've ever met in my life. And what's been going on here for years needs to be addressed. And those kids need to be taken out of their custody. And the public needs to be educated as to how they've gotten away with it and the goons they've worked with. I mean, you can go back, too, and connect this to a lot of other operations and sting jobs, companies, businesses, charities, fundraisers, scouting, touting, investigations. This is fucking sick, and it needs to be addressed. Governor Hill Mansion, my name is Mary. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or suggestions as to how we can get people to report the facts, you don't gotta fucking do anything. We don't even expect you to smack that sick motherfucker on the wrist. We want the reports, the facts reported on to the public. But you won't do that, will you? Because you can't do anything about it. If you could take the motherfucker to court, would you do that? What would you take him to court for? Right, because when you look at what they've been doing over the years and lawyering up and different things and how they've been targeting people, it doesn't take long for people to see that. And then when they turn their heads to the targeting, just like they do when people bring up the abuse and you got the goons and the idiots who laugh and turn their heads, MK Ultra, it's all fake. Yeah, watch the Karens flip out. We're just making them think it's real. right? So then you have the ones on the other end who turn their heads because all they think, they're just angry because we're getting the Karen, the non-vaxxer. They're just angry because we're doing cartel investigations and exposing their drug family. Whatever, you can see the different audiences and groups and streams that turn their heads and have different reasons of justification and opinions, personal opinions about people they've never met, all going by paperwork and what sick fucking druggies and nasty pieces of shit say. I don't know, just because they're popular? Were they in a magazine? Yeah, so that makes their opinion more heavy weighted to you. Right, see how those people don't fucking care what the truth is or not. They're just going to go along with whatever's going to get them more profit, more votes. Right? Right, NASA? How much for your little girls? Right, NASA? NATO? China! China! Right, anyways, Augusta, Maine. It's a handful of people here. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3 of you. You should fucking pack up and go. Believe me when I say. We're the least of your worries. The motherfucker's coming for you. I'd go. I'd seriously change your fucking names and pack up and go if you care about your kids. You're putting your kids in danger by hanging around. Just so you know. I know, and when you know what you guys do and how you target people and how easy it is, that's why they get so scared and hide and want protection and security, because they know the fucking capabilities. And when that fucking mirror gets turned, boy, do they fucking run. Do they freeze? Do they fucking expect the police and other people to do something about us truth speakers? And when they don't, the police aren't doing their job. You sick motherfuckers are done. Much love, health, and peace to you all.